Hi guys, Helen here, and today is Tuesday. So I'd like to talk about Truthful Tuesday right now. Do you truly use all your senses? Are you aware of how much you tune in to your sensitivity, the gifts you were given? For example, sight. I'm walking along this pathway today up a hill, and if you observe new objects, for example, maybe a stone I didn't see last time I was on this walk, a tree that looks quite intriguing because the branches are twisted in a strange, interesting way. When we observe people, obviously, if you really observe people, you can tune more into them, understand them, help them. It's sight, to open your eyes. Sometimes we don't open our eyes, do we? We're not aware. Take sound. When you stop and listen to the birds, listen to footsteps coming down the hall, awakening to the sense of sound. When you hear an animal drinking, lapping up the water. I love that sound when you hear horses munching hay. It's just such a peaceful sound. Obviously, people are happy when they're eating and drinking and feeling content. So sound is very, very interesting. The sound of a newborn baby when it first cries. I don't know if that's a thing still, whether you're supposed to have the baby cry. Maybe nowadays it's more peaceful and the baby is more smoothly brought into the world, but I always remember that one. The smelling, that smell of grass, newly cut grass. Down behind me there, if you can see, there you are, is a golf course. This morning I was actually walking my dogs in a different place, and they were cutting the grass on the golf course over in Santana. This is Mijas Golf. And the smell of that grass, the smell of the rain when after a thunderstorm, you open the door in the morning and have that fresh, it's a beautiful smell. I don't know if you agree with me, we're all different, but I love the smells like that of nature. What else? Taste. Taste. My husband is Italian. He loves his food. The taste of that meal when you remember takes you down memory lane. Perhaps your mother used to make a certain dish. The taste and the meaning of that taste to savour the beautiful fruits and fresh water. Water even tastes, it's just that fresh feeling. Maybe your favourite food is something like a raspberry. Pungent tastes of spices. It's something to really enjoy and savour, to be awake to the truth of how it can delight your taste buds. The biggest one, I think, really is touch. To be able to help others by giving them a hug, to touch someone on the shoulder and say, I'm here for you. To be sitting quietly at home and your pet comes up to you and you stroke your dog, your cat. To be able to stroke your horse. I'm not a big believer in patting horses or dogs, but stroke or pat, whatever you prefer, an animal. It just gives you that pleasure. Of course, nowadays you see many posts online showing animals being allowed into hospitals to comfort their owners. That's a marvellous thing to touch. It just touches your heart. But we have a sixth sense, don't we? Intuition. The sixth sense of intuition, of just knowing something is right. I call intuition feeling. To have those feelings that it's right, to have that sensation, and to be able to see in the dark, to have that sensation, the feeling, the intuition of where you are in space, proprioception. It's a wonderful subject. The whole point today is to ask you how you feel, how you see, hear, smell, those enlightened thoughts when you're tasting your food, enjoying it more. Perhaps a good way to start is to take one of the word's gone completely from my mind. Senses. That's the word. One of your senses every day and focus on it. For example, I think today I'm going to focus on sight. I'm going to open my eyes, observe people around me, be in touch with what my eyes see and take in. And you can also say that all the senses combine with each other to make it even a more bigger, amazing experience. So on that note, enjoy your Tuesday. Let's truly be in touch with all our senses. It's good to remind ourselves sometimes of and be grateful what we truly are capable of, and that by tuning in to who we really are, we can make a difference in our own lives and that of other people's, right? Take care. Thank you so much for listening.